Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to my channel. Before I begin, let me introduce myself first. My name is Nur Afifah Binti Ishak and I am a final year student majoring in Islamic banking at UiTM Puncak Alam. In this video, I will explain a little bit about Neobanks and Challengers Banks. Have you ever heard about these two things? If you haven't, please stay with me until the end of this video to get a little new knowledge on this. The term neobank is a somewhat new term in the banking and financial services industry, but what actually it is? Technology has seeped through every part of our life, making much of our day-to-day business smarter and more efficient. Banking is no different. The term neobank started being used in around 2017. Neo is Latin for new, and a neobank is indeed a new form of banking that exists only in digital form. That means accomplishing most things a conventional bank can, minus the physical branches. Neobanks make their money by offering customers a variety of convenient digital services like checking accounts, spending advice, and sometimes even payroll. Startups have liked using neobanks for these perks alone. Since they have no physical presence that requires paying rent and mortgage and things like teller or security guard salaries, they can charge much lower fees than traditional banks. Challenger banks are receiving a lot of attention in the financial sector for their excellent service and innovative approaches. But what are they? Popularly considered to be small, medium retail operations set up with the purpose of competing against other, larger, and more established banking institutions. Challenger banks are heralding an exciting era in finance for customers. Although not restricted just to the UK, challenger banks have found its financial climate fertile ground for innovation, with some of the most noteworthy global examples originating there. Originating in the wake of the 2008 financial crisis, regulators began encouraging more market competition in order to mitigate the fixed concentration of power held by the UK's largest institution. Neobank and challenger banks are big business and the next big thing, but what is the difference between the two? As relatively new entities to the banking sector, Neo and challenger banks have grown massively over the past decade. Indeed, the compound annual growth rate (CAGR) of both these banking sectors currently stand at 46%, and this phenomenal rate looks set to top $356 million by 2025. The success of Neo and challenger banks is undeniable. They both seem to offer similar services to their growing customer base too. But there are considerable differences between these new banking options and the features they provide. The first big difference between Neo and challenger banks is their physical presence. Neo banks are entirely digital, cloud-based concerns that reach out to their customers from web platforms and mobile applications. First launched in 2010, the idea is that neobanks offer a simplified solution for SMEs and startup companies. The greatest asset that neobanks offer SMEs and startups is flexibility and access to a wide range of services. Neobanks provide a platform that not only has a current account but also offer additional features such as payroll, expense management, and automated accounting services. Neobanks also provide a range of add-ons that offer solutions to the corporate financial challenges SMEs commonly struggle with. Along with this, they allow APIs to help integrate business workflows with banking requirements. However, neobanks do not hold a banking license. Instead, in order to operate, they rely on a partner bank. This means they cannot offer more traditional banking services. These are the examples of neobanks. Current leading neobanks include Monzo and Atom Bank, which were the first of their kind to launch. Others now taking the market by storm are Volt, Starling, and Moven. Challenger banks also leverage technology to streamline the banking process. However, they also maintain a brick-and-mortar physical presence in addition to being fintech operation. Their presence is also generally much smaller than anything seen in the mainstream banking sectors. Today, there are an estimated 100 challenger banks in operation globally. These differ to neobanks because they each hold a banking license and therefore can offer customers a range of traditional banking services as well as digital features. These traditional services can also be accessed and utilized on a more accommodating basis than mainstream banks. Currently, industry-leading challenger banks are Revolut, Alika, Tandem, Amicus, and MyBank. The future of neo and challenger banks. While it's up to each client to discern which type of bank works best for them, one thing is clear: neo and challenger banks are here to stay, and they will soon become a formidable sector in the business banking industry. The reasons for this apply to both neo and challenger services, which offer favorable government regulations, quick and convenient account opening, 24 hours banking support, and customer-friendly interfaces. So that's all I can share. Hope you all got a little bit of new information from this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Thank you for watching, and Assalamualaikum.